Hey everybody, it's Mojo and the little ones. First off, please, if you like what you see, hit that like button, subscribe, appreciate it. But I'm fixing to do a full-on hive inspection of my indoor observation aquarium hive. But hopefully this might help some of y'all out there. But I'm going to break it all the way down. As of Monday, I did not see Queen Zoey 2.0, but I do have eggs. They should be larvae by now. I was just praying that I didn't have a laying worker, that she's just hiding from me. But if they are larvae, we have nothing to worry about. I did find 2 queen cells. I cut them off and opened them up, and sure enough, they had queens in them. I do believe my mistake was I crowded them. I didn't give her enough space to lay eggs. They thought she was bad, and hence made the queen cells. Wanting to swarm, but it's way too late here in Kentucky to swarm. So I added them a few extra frames, and hopefully that worked. But we'll find out. But here we go. This is usually how I cover them up. And if y'all hear the squawking, that's bebop boobop, my birdie. That's what my granddaughter named her. Basically, my top of this, that's the top, screened off, ventilated. I use it for feeding purposes. I pour water through it, you know, the sugar water and everything. But that's my top for when I do 1-to-1. But for the 2-to-1 sugar water, I actually got to pour it through the top. You might not see where that's kind of discolored. But as you see, there they are. Let me show you this here too. I'll have to pan a little bit. That is my entrance and exit. This is their landing board. I've got a queen excluder. They did try to swarm the first week I put them in here because of all the conditions. But I put that on there just to keep everybody in. There's this one bee sitting out here. I don't know if she's been there all night or what. But I will take her. And I'm going to let her back into the hive. There we go. I'm going to put this back. And for doing this, I'll leave the window open, top and bottom. They can come and go. See a couple, I might have maybe 3-4 dozen by the time I'm done, but not too bad. Let's get back to the hive. I'm going to set this out. Oh. Now, when I first put this hive in, it was a cutout from a crawl space. And I put them in here. Within the first week, they tried to swarm. I caught them just in time, but they did actually swarm and try to get out. But at that time, I had the air conditioner going. They had very little food or bee bread or anything like that. I did not have my hive covered. I did not have my box that I've got now. Ants. Ants were very bad. I kind of figured that out. If you see kind of the dark stuff laying all over, cinnamon. Ants don't like the cinnamon. And my stand, I've sprayed the legs, and I used to have a piece of paper towel wrapped around the hose with WD-40 on it. And that kept the ants out, and they wouldn't go past. But let's just see what we got. This is kind of my own design from watching other things, from watching how others did it. These frames I'm about to take out, they were down in the main hive body. This is a frame that actually had the queen cells on it, and there's a frame that has the eggs that should be larvae now if it wasn't a laying worker. But let's take this first frame out. We kind of got it stuck there only after a couple of days, and they've been drawing on it. Another thing, let me light up a cigarette, because I don't really use a smoker in the house. But I might give them a puff or smoke or two. And when I first put this hive in, of course it was struggling a little bit. And I moved some frames of brood from my good strong hive, which really altered the attitude of these guys. Because at one time I could come in here, and I did it several times, in just my boxers, nothing else. Just my boxers. And they did not bother me a bit. Those bees that hatched from my other hive, which were a little bit more aggressive, I think those are the ones that started to bother with me. But let's just see what we got. Now right now I do gotta find her if she is in here. I would love to see her right off, but I see they've got another queen cup. Guess I'm gonna get my smoke. Get them to move out a little bit. But if you can see that queen cup right there, which has nothing in it, and you can see got some brood. Got good brood pattern on that side too. Let's see, got some good brood pattern. Alright, let's put this one in the box. don't see Zoey. Alright, this is the one that actually had the eggs, fresh eggs. And I'll be danged if they're not filling up another couple of queen cells. I might have lost Zoey because I do have larvae in there. Let me look for, come on, be some eggs. Couldn't tell if that one was in my bonnet or not. But I do have larvae. Still got some good larvae. So I know I had her as of Saturday or Sunday. She was in here. But what bothers me are those, they're still trying to make some queen cells. And Lord, there's a bunch of them. At least half a dozen of them just on this frame alone. Dang, I don't like to see that at all. But I'm hoping that Zoey is still in there, and if she is, I'll just keep pulling all these queen cells until they settle down. But I do believe they're wanting to swarm because of space. All right, put that one in. I believe. Trying. I want to say this was a solid frame of honey. It was a good solid frame, but they've emptied those cells out. Can't quite see down in there if they've got eggs or not. I'm gonna go have to grab my flashlight. Let me go grab my flashlight. No, I don't see any eggs down in them, but they have cleaned them out all the way, so they might trying to make some room. Well, that was the top four. That was the top, those top four that I gave them earlier this week. Alright, let's take this apart. These are my spacers. Or I guess my rack holders. This top comes off, I set that over. And I use that for holding my frames. Now in this hive, you can have shallows, mediums, deeps. This particular hive, and the way I've got this set up down below here, you'll see it, it's my rack system. I have larvae right there, that center spot. I do still have larvae, smaller larvae. I still can't see Zoey. Okay. This is a frame that I put in Monday to let them have extra room. They are drawing it out pretty good. That was since Monday. Don't see no eggs. Oh my gosh, this thing is heavy. Oh Lord. I want to say this is one. Oh. Yeah. Oh, solid, honey. Here's another one I give them, just to draw out for the extra room. I see no eggs. Oh Lord, they got, man, all kinds of queen caps. Sugar buggers. See them? There's a couple more queen caps right there, queen cups. Oh my gosh, that brood pattern is huge on this one. I'll be dogged. I did not see her. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Alright, this is my second floor of my, these are my rack holders. Or my frame holders, I'm sorry. This was one in the very center, ain't got nothing on it. I'm going to replace it because I got a couple of better ones. Yeah, there's nothing on that one at all. I'm going to take that one out and put this one in instead. It's got a little drought on it. I think I'll probably do the same for this one. Whereas it has nothing drawn out on it. They're just chilling. A good brush. I don't like getting a brush. Take that empty one out. I got this one that just got a little bit drawed on. Dang it. Can see no eggs. Well, sugar boogers. Set this here. All right. Now for my hive body, I'm just going to hold that up so y'all can see. Basically, the aquarium, taking the top off of it. And if you can see, oh, I gotta do something. Hold on. Alright. If you can see down in there, I've got screen bottom for ventilation, and plus it lets any kind of little stuff kind of fall out through. And down in here for Zoey, that I don't see. don't see her. I don't see her. Okay, that's about it. I've got my entrance, the hose going out. That's basically about it. Like I say, I kind of worked on this a little bit and fine-tuned it here and there. And got it to where it's working a little bit. Sugar bubbles. There it goes. There it goes. Okay. I'm going to look through again. And real quickly, I'm going to scan through again and put her back together again. See if I can see anything. I've got a kind of a different way of putting these in here. What I've got is I've got 3 deeps, 6 shallows in the bottom, and 4 shallows on top, which are 10 shallows and 3 deeps. So I get those guys on. Put my other set of racks on.